I'm Edward Otto Zelke, and let's queer up gay culture. Long Beach Pride Festival got canceled hours before opening, sparking public feud.
Hi, this is Tanya Martin, president of Long Beach Pride. It is heartbreaking to share that this is final. The city will not allow the Long Beach Pride Festival to move forward. We truly believed we could find a path forward for the past 24 to 40 hours. We worked in good faith, stayed at the table, and tried everything we could to reach a resolution with the city. Unfortunately, that did not happen. The Long Beach Pride Festival has been built by volunteers, sustained by love, and rooted in more than 40 years of visibility, safety, and belonging for our community. We are heartbroken, but we are not going anywhere. The full truth will come out, and we will continue to be transparent with our community. Thank you to everyone who called, shared, and showed up and stood with pride.
One of California's largest Pride celebrations collapsed just hours before opening this weekend. The city of Long Beach abruptly canceled the annual Long Beach Pride Festival, triggering a public feud between city officials and LGBTQ+ organizers. City officials announced Friday evening that the three-day festival could not move forward because organizers allegedly failed to submit critical safety and operational documents required for approval. The cancellation came less than an hour before Teen Pride events were scheduled to begin. On Saturday evening, the city issued a detailed report saying organizers failed to provide approved structural, electrical, security, and site plans despite ongoing efforts to save the festival. However, the city-backed Pride Parade took place as planned on Sunday, featuring DJs, drag performances, live music, and appearances from local performers, including Delta Work, Long Beach Pride President Tanya Martin, known as Les Prez, and linked the cancellation to growing political pressure facing LGBTQ+ communities nationwide. Officials said the city offered alternative venues, including the Long Beach Terrence Theater and Bixby Park, and Mayor Rex Richardson even offered to privately raise up to $50,000 for replacement programming. According to the city, organizers declined those options. Well, that is pretty sad, shocking. It's heartbreaking situation that this happened, especially, during a Pride Month at the very last minute. It just really, it just shows that, you never know what can happen in these type of events, right? You never know.
Yeah.
You think you're doing your due diligence, and you think that you're dotting all your I's and crossing all the T's, and then you get there and they say, no, you didn't do this.
Yeah. No, but
it's confusing.
The timing hurts. And, everybody at this table has either organized an event or been part of organizing an event. You know that it takes a lot of turning wheels, a lot of things that go in motion to make an event happen. All right. This is their 43rd annual. They didn't start this shit last week.
Yeah.
Okay. So in 43 years, you're not you would have thought by now they would have had this down pat as to make sure to have everything, signed, sealed, and delivered.
Right.
It's sad that this got canceled an hour before it was supposed to start. I mean, come on, send out a press release, send out some social media stuff the day before saying, oh my God, we can't have this Pride. We are so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they were trying to fight for it till the very last second. Who knows? But I mean, Long Beach didn't get the 3-day Pride event that they deserved, that they probably needed right now, and, a lot of performers didn't get paid. Also, so there's still a lot of moving parts and a lot of questions as to what happens next with Long Beach Pride.
Yeah.
But we can't lose a Pride. You know what I mean? We don't have that kind of luxury right now in our community.
Yeah. Well, with so much drama in the LBC, it's hard. It's hard being gay or LBT, but somehow, some way, they will keep coming up with funky ass prides every single year.
Snoop Dogg, huh?
Word.
I got to take that off your Spotify. Cal, what do you think, baby?
Yeah, it's very interesting because, like you said, this event's been going on for more than 40 years. And for this event, from my understanding, is something that the city is involved in. But then the city is coming back and saying that X, Y, and Z hasn't been submitted. So the story doesn't seem that valid at the moment. There seems to be things that we're missing.
And the video, the
Yeah.
woman in the video
Yeah.
said,
The truth-
we're staying transparent and the truth will come
the
out.
truth will come out. So there seems to be like there's something else that transpired that didn't allow this to happen. And I'm really curious to know because, coming from a corporate standpoint, these prides take on a lot of money to put on. So, and I can only imagine how much they probably fundraise. I know you do a lot of fundraising as well, and a lot of these companies who have then lost out on their sponsorship dollars because this event didn't.
Where are
take
my
place.
deliverables? Give me my stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's just gone.
And then those people probably won't give them money next year, or another LGBTQ organization thinking they might cancel.
Yeah, there's a ripple effect when these type of cancellations happen because organizations will think twice to sponsor a Pride event. Performers probably gave up gigs to perform at this Pride event and then went unpaid. So I think there's a lot more information that's going to be coming out about this.
It's just very interesting that, that it was canceled less than an hour before the teen Pride event. So I'm wondering if there's a connection in terms of like maybe there was a fear or something around teen events because that's been such a hot topic, with our community and the government. So
It could be anything.
Yeah.
We're targeted at every angle, right? Throw a bunch of stuff against the wall, see which one sticks. That's what happened.
right.
Well, we hope that Long Beach Pride figures out what occurred and implements a way for next year for them to come back because again, prides are necessary and prides are important, and we'll bring you updates to the story as they unfold. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.